Hey everybody, it's social media producer Tom Barnes from the WGM Morning News. It's starting to get cold, right? Flu season's coming. You already have the coronavirus to worry about, so you might be looking for things to do to help take necessary steps to stay healthy, to not miss work or whatever. So you can do vitamins, you can do those vitamin C drinks, and you can go to places that offer alternative methods to help keep you healthy. That's what I'm doing today for the Chicago scene at Case. So let's check it out, yeah? All right. So I'm making my way in. And this is the space. And this is my friend, Dr. Kelly. How you doing, Dr. Kelly?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. So in this time of everybody trying to stay healthy and safe and being the best version of themselves they can be, how do you guys fit into that with integrative health and practices and stuff like that?
That's exactly what Integrative Health is designed to do, help to keep you well and look at the system as a whole. So Case Integrative Health is a medicine clinic with integrative medicine in mind, devoted to medical doctors who can prescribe that kind of treatment for people. We're really trying to look at why people are really sick, not just their symptoms, but dive down deep and try to get that root cause of what ails them. We deal with a lot of complex chronic illness here at our clinic and try to look at the system as a whole and the patient as a whole person and how their gut and their brain and their joints and everything is connected in one.
Right, so you more or less don't want to just throw pills at the problem. You want to find out the root cause of the problem and actually treat the problem and not mask the symptoms.
Exactly. You know, our physicians here have conventional medicine training as well. So we've gone through the rigmarole. We know how to treat and we know how to prescribe prescriptions as needed, but we also know how to use food and supplements and other things to help people really, really heal and stay well.
So tell me a little bit about the space that we're seeing. Why don't you give us a little tour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So there was actually a lot of thought put together in our space here. It's designed when you walk in to feel like it's healing you from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a design called biophilic design, and even our choices of wood on the walls, you know, nice green pieces here, these make people feel calm, even on a subconscious level. So that was really important for us to not have a really sterile environment for healing. So we spent a lot of time trying to make sure we're bringing in a lot of light, a lot of thought about air.
Oh, with the windows I see.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Bring it all in. Light's really important to your healing. We also wanted to really focus on the air quality as well, which is really important. So we have several molecule air filters, which have been FDA approved to clear viruses and are used in hospitals and things as well to keep our space clean, but also soothing and calming and healing. So you walk in and you immediately feel at home.
And it's got, you mentioned it's all in the family. This is you and your husband, so the photographs on the wall, among other things, he's helped out, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah. He's got his finger on every design element here, absolutely. Most of the photographs on the walls are his, and he paid a lot of attention to that biophilic design and helped really create the space.
And we were talking earlier about specifically some rooms that might have certain kinds of designs when you're sitting in them to kind of just keep your mind occupied and soothe you, right?
Exactly. So one of our treatment rooms, for example, has pictures of roads in it that help just kind of draw your eye in. So it takes you into the photograph and helps to try and transport you so that you can start to focus on other things, not just how sick you feel.
And we cannot forget to mention the mirror ball.
The disco ball, that's very important actually. Those are for our breakthroughs. We actually celebrate disco balls.
What do you mean?
When our patients come in and they've gotten their lives back and they feel like themselves again, we take a picture under the disco ball, we celebrate it. We have a map on the front that shows where all of our patients are around the country, and we change them and we put a disco ball in for the people who have changed their lives and changed their victories.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys play music and the whole thing?
Yes, we do. We show lights, we break it down. It's a little different now because we have so many virtual patients, so they're not here for that celebration as much anymore. But as a team on a weekly basis, we celebrate those. I think it's really important for us to remember that people get better and people heal, and we're doing good work here and focus on the good stuff.
So what's like the music of choice when, is it the person who is, or is it yours?
Well, we ask the person, what kind of things like. I try to go over some disco, best day of my life kind of thing, upbeat, happy. So.
And the space over here that we're looking at, this is where you have some like vitamin drips and other things, like kind of what we're seeing right now here, right?
Yeah, this is an IV Right here, we do several IV therapies at Case. We do high-dose vitamin C's, we do Myers cocktails, we do ozone therapy, NAD, phosphatidylcholine, lots of different nutritional type IVs to help support the system and different ways to get people feeling their optimal best a lot faster than with other treatments.
Which is very soothing. I mean, because you got a view, it's a little hard to tell, but there is the skyline right there. It's kind of hard to see in here, but it's a nice space. When the sun's not blowing you out, that's why I got the shades on. But otherwise, the view is pretty spectacular.
The view is spectacular. We see the Hancock Building. We can see Sears Tower, Willis Tower, depending on what you want to call it. But you can see it. Yeah, we can be a part of the city by not actually still being right in the middle of the buildings.
So, what am I getting myself into today as far as treatment?
You're going to get some molecular hydrogen today.
So what's that for? What does that do?
It's going to help to reduce inflammation. Hydrogen is a gas, and it's a naturally occurring part of your system, and it's one of the tiniest molecules that we have. There's actually been a couple thousand studies done on hydrogen gas. It's very safe and effective at helping to lower inflammation in the system. And there are studies on neurological disease, on athletic recovery, helping you rebound better after a workout.
Right, just for like the weekend warriors who are hitting the gym all week and going out. This is, and just for anybody who just kind of wants to be on top of more than just a multivitamin.
Exactly. It's very, very safe. What it does is seeks out these cytotoxic radicals in your system and turns them into water. So the biggest side effect is that you're going to feel like you're going to need to pee afterwards.
That's okay. I drink a lot of water, so I'm good.
Yeah. Most people feel really calm when they're getting it as well. It really kind of soothes anxiety as well. It helps to neutralize other toxins. We use it a lot during our IV therapies just to help people feel calmer and soother.
Which I would imagine that's a lot of people in general feeling anxious and stressed out just because of the world that we're living in right now.
Yeah, I think there's way too many people feeling really anxious right now because the world is different.
And this isn't just like you were saying earlier with research and everything else. I mean, you were a traditional MD, and now you're a...
I'm both.
Right.
So I'm dual board certified. I have my regular MD degree. I am family medicine board certified. I'm also certified in integrative medicine.
And that's what this is, what we've been talking about.
That's what we're talking
about. I think I'm ready. I'm excited to try it. I'm always, I feel like inflamed and hurting from the various sports that I attempt to do on the weekends and during the week. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. Hopefully you'll feel a little soother and calmer afterwards. How do you feel?
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Yep. Great. Thanks. Okay, so that was Case Integrative Health, a clinic here in Westtown. And it's a good alternative if you're just trying to keep yourself healthy and active and help with recovery. That's really right. So if you have the means to check it out. See if it helps you with anything from just the weekend warriors stiffness and soreness to whatever else you got going on in your life. That's the Chicago scene for today in the Westtown neighborhood. Thanks for watching.